I went to write a blog post. It was probably a couple months ago on how to navigate marketing as a CMO during a marketing downturn, right? And I started typing this thing out, and honestly, 2 paragraphs in, I was like, I don't think I actually know anything about this, right? Like, if I looked back to, my marketing leadership experience, and I looked to when the last real economic downturn was, which is, 2008, I wasn't at that CMO level yet in my career. So I looked back and I said, what, instead of me getting up there and trying to evangelize, if you will, what to do in these situations, I went out and I interviewed 5 amazing CMOs who were actually at the CMO level back in 2008, right?
Cool.
Brian Cardin, who you probably know, Alyssa Fink, who's on my board, who was at Tableau at the time. I mean, these are really experienced CMOs who have been through that. Peter Isaacson added a ton of great perspective. He was at Adobe at the time. And by using their voice and using the platforms that I have, whether it's LinkedIn or different followers, different, avenues, using that and using their voice, I'm able to amplify the bigger issues, right? I'm able to get their perspective on the challenges that relate to our customer base, but even more so the category that we're within. So, to answer your question in a much more concise way, I think a big part of what I take on is, how do I bring the voices of others using the reach that I've been able to establish,